There's a unique business in Berkeley called Natural Healing Pet Care. It is a holistic veterinary clinic for your pets. Dr. Levick tells us about her background to this holistic approach for your animals.
Graduated from Michigan State University vet school in 2000. And prior to that, I went to U of M and had a degree in biochem, bachelor's degree. And then I started working in Livonia at Diademo Veterinary Hospital. It's a conventional practice, busy one, very good one. And I miss it there. I think they're wonderful. And but during that time, early on, I had training in veterinary acupuncture. And that was in California through IVAS, International Veterinary Acupuncture Society. And then I started using that. That was probably in 2003. And then I continued that and had further training in herbal therapies, as well as nice step was spinal manipulation therapy. That was through the Healing Oasis in Wisconsin.
What's the difference between typical veterinary care and holistic veterinary care?
It's typically very quiet here, and unlike we don't do surgeries, we don't do x-rays. Sometimes I do hospitalize a pet for intravenous vitamin C therapy. They're here for a few hours for that, but that would be the only reason that we hospitalize. And it's very, very quiet, very calm. This is my exam room, and there's a bay window and a carpet, and that's it. There's no stainless steel, there's no tables. I'm on the ground with them, cats, dogs, owners. We're all together, and so it's a different approach. I allow a lot of time for the appointments, so nothing is rushed. It's very thorough, and the animals sense that as well as the people. And I often hear people saying, my pet is so calm here, and it's nice to hear.
What kind of ailments do you deal with?
All kinds, mainly pain, arthritis, weakness issues, neurologic issues, disc disease, but also cancers, all kinds of cancers. And I work with oncologists or primary care vets or solely. I'm open to either. I see a lot of allergic patients, skin patients, respiratory patients, internal medicine like GI issues, inflammatory bowel disease, all kinds, diabetes, hyperthyroid, hypothyroid, all kinds, pretty much anything, and we just take a different perspective, that's all. Many people come to me because conventional medicine, they don't know what else to do, so they come to me because for more hope, and many times there is another avenue. Well, I think a lot of people are concerned, like, how is my animal, is it painful, or acupuncture, is that painful? And it is, most of the animals love it. They fall asleep to it, and if they don't absolutely love it, they tolerate it just fine. And there are some that I say, you know what, it's not going to work for your pet. We can try something else. I use a laser that I can use stimulate acupuncture points with. So there's other modalities that I can use. So, but most of the time, I'll say 95% of the time, we're able to do it and do it well, and the animal is fine in the owner's arms. Nothing is done out of the room, away from the person, the owner. They're there with them the whole time.
Dr. Levick offers a tranquil setting. She also has an area behind her building that is a beautiful garden for the pets to rest and just relax.
I do treatments back here. A lot of times animals on a beautiful day, who wants to be inside? So we'll do treatments outside. Yeah, this area in the backyard here, this was one of the things that drew me to this site, was the ample space around it. Animals love it in the backyard, and the people do too. And I just started to do some gardening and landscaping work back there. Last year in the fall, I had it's called a garden, like a barn raising event, or you could call it a garden raising event, where a lot of my clients came and gave of their time and energy and helped me to create this beautiful area, space in the back for our pets. And it's just, when it's done, I know it's going to be so tranquil for them, and I'm excited about that.
Natural Healing Pet Care offers different hours for her clients, and she's at the corner of 11 Mile and Mortensen in Berkeley.
Well, my hours are a little different because I try to keep balance. I'm a mother of 2 young children, and so I'm open on Tuesdays from 10 till 8, Wednesdays until 3, and then Thursdays I actually split it. I close at 1 and then I open back up at 6:30 and here till 9:30. So it's a pretty different schedule, but the purpose is to balance it and centered around being able to see the kids as well, and offer my clients with later hours, because that's often very necessary, those later hours after work. So I thought it was a nice balance.
The decision to have a loved one euthanized is one of the hardest decisions to make. Once you are ready to do so, Dr. Levick offers a very peaceful way to say goodbye.
The end of life, that transition, is extremely important. It needs to be quiet, peaceful, and I make every possible, I try to provide that in every possible way. So we try, unless it's an emergency type situation, but we try to schedule at the end of the night or around a time when we can block off other times so that they're the only ones here in the clinic. I turn off the phones. If on nice days, we go outside. If they prefer, we're outside. And it's very, it is different. It's just more quiet and calmer, because I can provide that with this type of an environment. And I also do go to homes as well, which is a very nice service for people, because as nice and calming as it is here, it's not their own home. And so I do make house calls.
Thank you, Dr. Levick, for that wonderful service. Tell me, why did you choose Berkeley?
I love Berkeley. Everybody here is wonderful. They're so friendly, and the other businesses are wonderful. There's a lot of businesses, holistic type businesses around here, so I'm happy to be a part of that. And yeah, Berkeley's been great.